Omega-3, well, I know it's in fish.
I thought it might be some sort of supplement, maybe like an oil supplement. I don't know though.
It's a fatty acid. It's an essential fatty acid.
It's fatty acid. It's a fatty acid found in fish.
Omega-3 is a vitamin.
Omega-3, it is an enzyme, something in your food.
It's a type of fat, correct? Is that right?
That's the dietary fat that you get from fish and other sources that is good for your heart.
Well, knowing or not knowing exactly what omega-3 is won't really help your body. But the reality is that 1 in 3 women do get heart disease. But I think it's just easier for some people to be kept in the dark about the state of their hearts. I mean, some people are kind of in denial, Joe, and they really don't want to know how healthy they are. Well, hello, I'm Shirley Rose, and this is Joe Costello. Welcome to Balanced Health, your body, your choice. It's a show dedicated to helping baby boomers live healthier, quality lives through a simple, balanced approach to health. And joining us a little later is Dr. Louis McKeever, the clinical and interventional cardiologist chairman from Midwest Heart Specialists, to update us on heart health, the problem, the negative issues, and the latest advancements in treatment. Joe, I think it's essential for us to know that our risk is great, especially as women, because heart disease is the #1 killer of women in this country.
We have statistics here, Shirley, that say heart disease is 7 times the next, it's the #1 killer, and it is 7 times the next 3 killers combined.
Is this what our Nutrition in the News segment is
today?
It's
part of it. Our main thing in Nutrition in the News today is we saw the MOTS on fish oil. And you know what? I thought it was kind of interesting. I would say our MOTS people today got about a B+, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I got to tell you, I was amazed because I kind of know what omega-3 is. I know it's in salmon and fish,
right.
But they were very educated about this.
And we were on a roll there. 4 from a roll. Fatty acid, fatty acid, fatty acid.
I know.
That's
I know,
pretty
that's
happening.
very impressive, really.
Here's our Nutrition in the News say. It has to do with omega-3, Shirley. A study examined 16 years of data from 120,000 women. It's a big control group. Researchers found that subjects in the group with the highest omega-3 intake had about half the risk, that's significant, of developing coronary heart disease compared to subjects in the group with the lowest intake. Here's a problem with studies like that. I think what we get from that is essential fatty acids, omega-3s, are very important. When we talk about people who had the lowest intake, they don't quantify here, well, how low was that intake? Did they not have any? They don't quantify, well, how much were these other people eating? And that's okay. I think we could still walk away with this news segment saying that essential fatty acids are a heart-friendly thing to take.
Yeah.
And on essential fatty acids, really quick, there's 2 kinds, DHA and EPA, which are the 2 most hardest to find. And omega-6s, you hear a lot about omega-6s.
Now, are you saying hard to find in supplements or in natural products like fish?
In both,
Okay.
in both, because it does come in fish, especially like salmon. And then you hear all the stuff about, well, a lot of fish have aluminum and mercury in it, so you got to be careful of that. Just remember, the smaller the fish, the less metal it's going to contain. You want to eat the smaller fish.
Because they're older. Bigger fish are older, right?
Well, it's a food chain.
Oh, okay.
The real big fish eat all those fish, and they've got more metal in them, and that's just kind of the way that trickles down. But
that makes sense.
DHA and EPA. So if people are not getting fish on a regular basis, if they're not big fish eaters, there are several supplements out there like Carlson's cod liver oil or Carlson's fish oil. It's free of PCBs, it's free of mercury, and it's tested. As a matter of fact, it's only taken from the livers of fish between November and March in cold Norwegian waters with a certain temperature, So
now, is this a supplement that's like it is actually an oil?
Yes,
or is it tablets?
But it's oil. You always want it if you're going to take it in a supplement.
Cod liver oil like we used to take as children?
Well, but they have it lemon flavored now. There's many brands besides Carlson's. But remember, when taking a fish oil supplement, it's best to take it in an oil form.
Well, for instance, like in our Total Living drink, which is very complete, but it's difficult to put oil in our powdered drink, right? So you just really need to take the actual oil.
Right. Its structure is such that it's very unstable. Okay. So trying to take with all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that we have in that product, trying to take and combine a fish oil in there is one thing, probably the one thing that TLD doesn't have that you need to take separately. But of course, the first thing is always to get it from food.
Right. Now, so how do we do that?
To get it from food.
And how much do we have to eat in the form of fish or something like that to be helpful?
3 or 4 servings of fish a week
Oh my good, that's a lot.
Well, that's why a lot of people are going to wind up with a supplement. I take a fish oil supplement myself because I probably only wind up eating fish once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And me being me, I get fish from Alaska that's bred in certain waters and so on and so forth that I know is mercury free and PCB free. So that's important too. But remember, your bigger fish, your shark, your swordfish, those are going to contain the highest amounts of. Salmon is probably your best bet.
Okay, now what about tuna?
Tuna is a big fish, so it's going to have, and tuna, what we mostly eat in America here is the white part. We mostly eat,
Of course, the albacore
low-fat
or
thing.
whatever it is.
And so the omega-3 content in that is fairly low.
Really? So salmon is really, our best bet.
Salmon is, and when taking, vitamin D has been proven to be very deplete and low in our bodies in the winter months. That's why SAD, seasonal affective disorder, is so prevalent in our society, especially in the Northeast and the Midwest, where we have shorter days, colder weather. We tend to be inside more. We don't get our sunshine. So cod liver oil in the winter is the way to go because it contains vitamin D. You have to watch it. You don't want to megadose on any vitamin, especially a fat-soluble vitamin, because it will hang up in the liver. Even 2 teaspoons a day of cod liver oil from like October to, say April or so, and then you go back to a regular fish oil. But that's important our viewers know that cod liver oil is something that shouldn't be taken
try
in the
to eat
winter.
salmon once a week and then take a supplement like cod liver oil.
Right.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm guessing some of you hated liver and onions growing up, but I liked it, by the way. But all moms fill plates high with the stuff, saying it was good for the body. But after the break, Joe is going to debunk that myth and prove that even mom can be wrong. So stay with us.
You can call me Joey. That's all right.